Have you ever wondered what it feels like to operate at the absolute peak of your abilities? Imagine this. You sit down at your desk, telling yourself you'll just work for a few minutes. Suddenly, hours have passed. You didn't feel tired. You didn't even notice the clock ticking. And in that time, you produced some of your best work ever. This phenomenon isn't just motivation. It isn't discipline. It's something far more powerful. The flow state. Flow is the brain's most optimal state of performance. The place where productivity, creativity, and fulfillment collide. Athletes call it being in the zone. Artists call it being inspired. Entrepreneurs call it being unstoppable. And here's the shocking truth. Flow state is not reserved for a lucky few. It's not just for Olympic champions or world-class performers. It's something every single one of us can tap into, including you. Today, we'll break down the science behind flow, what happens inside your brain when you enter it, how you can deliberately trigger it, and why mastering this state could be the single most important key to success in your life. What exactly is flow state? Psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi was the first to deeply study and define this mysterious state. He called it the optimal experience, a condition where people are so fully involved in an activity that nothing else seems to matter. In flow, action feels effortless, even though you're performing at your best. Time either slows down or speeds up. Your skills are stretched just beyond their limits, but never to the point of panic. And most importantly, you feel fulfilled, as if you're doing exactly what you were born to do. Think of a basketball player hitting impossible shots as if guided by instinct. Or a musician losing themselves in a song, forgetting the crowd, the stage, even themselves. Or a writer who looks up from their laptop and realizes they've written an entire chapter without noticing the hours slip by. That's flow, the science of flow. What happens inside your brain? Flow is not just a feeling, it's a biological state. When you enter flow, your brain undergoes dramatic changes. 1. The neurochemical cocktail. Your brain releases a powerful mix of chemicals. Dopamine boosts motivation, drive, and pattern recognition. Norepinephrine sharpens focus, alertness, and energy. Endorphins reduce pain and flood you with euphoria. Anandamide helps you think creatively and link unrelated ideas. Serotonin gives you calm satisfaction once the flow experience ends. This chemical cocktail doesn't just feel amazing, it makes you smarter, faster, and far more capable. 2. Brain wave shifts normally. Your brain operates in beta waves, associated with stress and logical thinking. In flow, your brain slips into alpha and theta waves, the same state linked to deep meditation and creativity. This allows hyperfocus while keeping you calm. 3. The prefrontal cortex shutdown. The part of your brain responsible for self-criticism, doubt, and ego, the prefrontal cortex, temporarily quiets down. That's why, in flow, fear disappears. You stop overthinking. You act, you create, you perform, without hesitation. In short, flow is your brain's limitless mode. How can you enter flow? Now comes the practical question. How do you trigger flow in daily life? Here are the 6 proven steps. 1. Set clear goals. Your brain needs a precise target. Vague tasks kill focus. Specific goals create laser attention. 2. Balance challenge with skill. Flow occurs only when the task is challenging enough to stretch you, but not so hard it overwhelms you. Too easy equals boredom. Too hard, master anxiety. The sweet spot is slightly beyond your comfort zone. 3. Eliminate distractions. Flow hates interruptions. Put your phone away, silence notifications, block out external noise, protect your focus like gold. 4. Deep work sessions dedicate 60 to 90 minutes of uninterrupted time. Flow requires immersion. It usually takes about 15 minutes to enter flow, so consistency is key. 5. Passion plus intrinsic motivation. Flow thrives when you love what you're doing. When the reward is internal, curiosity, joy, progress, not just external, money or approval. 6. Mind-body alignment. Healthy sleep, exercise, and meditation increase your chances of hitting flow. A tired brain cannot sustain this powerful state. Why flow state is your superpower? Research has revealed shocking numbers about flow. Productivity can increase by up to 500%. Learning speed can increase by 500%. Creativity skyrockets. Stress melts away. And perhaps most importantly, it gives life meaning. Why? Because when you're in flow, you're not just working. You're living at your absolute potential. Real-world examples of flow. Michael Jordan described moments on the basketball court where everything slowed down, and he could see the game in slow motion. J.K. Rowling wrote some of her most iconic Harry Potter chapters in marathon flow sessions. Steve Jobs tapped into flow during bursts of creative genius that built Apple's empire. Musicians, gamers, coders, artists, all rely on flow to create their masterpieces. The common pattern: they all train themselves to step into flow again and again. How you can apply flow in everyday life. Students, use flow during study sessions to learn faster and retain longer. Professionals, use flow at work to crush tasks that normally take hours. Athletes, use flow to push your physical and mental limits. Creators, use flow to produce content, music, or writing at your highest quality. Flow isn't limited to extraordinary people. It's available to everyone, including you. The ultimate key to unlock your peak potential flow state is not a luxury. It's not a random miracle. It's a skill. And like any skill, it can be trained. Imagine living a life where work excites you, learning feels effortless, and creativity flows out of you like water. That's the life that begins when you learn to master flow. So here's my challenge. This week, create just one deep session designed for flow. Remove distractions, set a clear goal, and dive in. Experience it for yourself. And when you do, you'll realize the truth. You were never limited. You were just waiting to unlock the flow. If this video opened your eyes, smash that like button right now. Share this with a friend who needs to unlock their potential. And don't forget to subscribe to Mark Growth, the channel where science meets self-growth. Because remember, your brain is limitless. You just need to learn how to use it.